Just let me hear some of that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it.
Hello, this is Katie with Vintage and Vinyl, and I'll be spinning some rockin' 50s records every week here on my channel, as well as sharing some cool Coca-Cola collectibles and other neat vintage finds. Stay tuned! Hey guys, this is Katie with Vintage and Vinyl, back with another great video for you today. And we are opening some vintage mail from Patrick over at Trusty Huckster Mercantile. I am so excited to show you what's in the box. This will be a very exciting video. Now, if you don't know who Patrick is, you are missing out because he has some phenomenal content on YouTube every week. He does vintage live sales with the Trusty Bargain Bin where everything is $2. He also does some great unboxing breakables where we can all learn how to pack things just a little bit better and what works and what doesn't. And then he also does some great vintage deep dives into some specific areas of vintage collecting. So I have learned so much from Patrick. He loves porcelain and swung glass, and he is just a great resource in the vintage community. So please go follow him on YouTube and Instagram. I will link all of his information down below. And of course, if you want to buy something from him, you can either tune in to the live sales every Thursday, or you can go over to his Etsy page and see what he has listed there. So let's see what's in the box. I'm so excited. Now, I did kind of open it a little bit so it would be a little bit easier for me to show you guys. But this box came in perfect condition. He is certainly a pro at packing. There's this really nice air pockets inside all the way through the bottom of the box to keep everything from moving around. It just is great. So I have this wonderful note that's inside from Patrick, and look at this. Oh, Patrick, you know me so well. I love typewriter tins, and if you don't know, I was on a vintage deep dive. I was Patrick's first person to be on the vintage deep dive segment. I talked all about typewriter tins, which is something I am passionate about and I love to collect. So he hit it out of the park with this great typewriter card. And the note says, "Katie, I'm so sorry this is so late. Took me a while to get the tag printed. Thanks so much for being my guinea pig in the deep dive. It was better than I could have imagined. You're a great asset to the vintage community. Patrick, aka Trusty." Oh, Patrick, thank you. I will treasure this note. It is so wonderful, and I am just glad that I could be on your deep dive. It was a lot of fun, and I so enjoyed doing it. So let's see what other goodies are in the box. So I've gotten a few things from Patrick here, and this is a really nicely wrapped, oh yes, this is the coasters. I love milk glass and I love coasters, and this is so cool. This is a milk glass coaster in the thumbprint design, and there were 3 of them in the box, but I did go ahead and take them out because it just is hard for me to get in there without kind of unwrapping a few things. And this is wonderful. I think Anchor Hawking made these, but it's not marked, so I don't know. There might have been a few other companies. I don't think it's Westmoreland, because I think Westmoreland marked almost all of their pieces. But it's a beautiful coaster nonetheless. And what I like about this is it's wider. A lot of vintage coasters are pretty small, so you can only use wine glasses. Inside, they're made for like smaller bases, so this is great for my bigger glasses and my water bottles. I'm gonna really love these on my round table, my wire spool table. That's kind of my coffee table, and they'll be perfect for that. So I'm excited about that. The next thing is in this great little wrapped bundle here. I love brown paper. It reminds me of that song, "Brown Paper Packages Tied Up with String." I can't really sing, but I like that song, and it makes me very happy, so I love brown paper. Oh, it's a typewriter tin, and I don't have this one. So I love black and red, especially black, in the typewriter tins because the graphics really stand out, I think. and red is my absolute all-time favorite color. Everything in my house is pretty much red. So I am excited to add this to my collection. And the typewriter woman on it is so cute. She's in the window and she's typing on a little typewriter. Now I don't know if Kodo ribbon was made for adding machines or for typewriters, but either way I still collect both 10s. I think that Kodo might have done both, but I'll have to look that back up in my book. So it says that it's for Allen Wales adder. Oh, it is for an adding machine, but still, that's really cool. And I love, love, love the graphics. And it says that it's in Chicago, Pittsburgh, New York, Pennsylvania, and Pittsburgh. Wow. I love when they have all the cities on the back. I just find that interesting. Now let's see if there's a mark on this to see who made the tin. Sometimes they don't have that on these. Oh, decorated metal. Surely enough. It's so tiny that I can't show you guys. It's a little speck. It probably is not going to show up. But yeah, decorated metal made a lot of these tins back in the day. So this is going to be a great collection to my typewriter ribbon tin. I love these, and the black and red will go just perfect with my line of black and red tins. So let's see, there's one more thing in the box, and it comes in this really beautiful little tin, which I just love. I'm going to reuse this for something because it is so neat. So I hear there's something inside. This might be the tag that he was talking about. Let's see. Another well-wrapped package. It's got great protective thick paper around it. Let's see. I love these little bundles, Patrick. They're so fun to open. Oh, how cool! Patrick! Oh, this is an awesome gift. So this is a little deep diver's helmet, and it says Trusty's Vintage Deep Dive on it, and it has the Trusty Vintage Deep Dive on one side, and then the Trusty Huckster Mercantile logo on the other side, and then it's one of those old-fashioned diver helmets, which I think are really cool. But this is an awesome keychain. Oh, I'm gonna love this. Even if I don't use it as a keychain, I know exactly where I think I want to put it. It will be a great conversation piece in the middle of my spool table. Maybe I can even set it down in one of these little coasters like this. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun to look at that every day. I loved being on the deep dive. When Patrick messaged me and asked me if I would do it, I said absolutely. It was the first person I really connected with as far as another channel goes on YouTube, and I was just thrilled, you guys. I couldn't believe that somebody thought that I knew something and was able to share that with the community, and so I was really, really honored to be on that. So thank you, Patrick, so much for this box. You packed everything really well, and I love the deep diver's helmet. I love your Trusty's bargain bin, and I love all the things in your live sales. You have the best stuff, and I'm so glad that I could have some of your items here at my house. That's going to be really, really fun to have around and to use. I'm going to enjoy this so much. And please, you guys, subscribe to Patrick over at Trusty Huckster Mercantile. You don't want to miss his content. He has great, great videos, as I mentioned. So I will link him down below. And I am so glad that you guys could be here for this vintage unboxing. So for now, stay in, stay safe, and binge YouTube.
That's why I go for that rock and roll music.